So good afternoon, student. As we are doing the aggregate function, let us see what we have today for this aggregate function. So in this aggregate function, these the things we have done in the last class. So now you see here that we have here the function that is called a count function. That means if you want to use the count, how many values are there in the particular table, that you can do with the help of this count function. So you have to select the particular column name using a select command, and using the select command, and from which table you are selecting it, that you can do it, isn't it? So that you can select it and that you can make it. So this is the things that we can find, that we have this the count function is there, and that will going to implement. So count asterisk means what? Count asterisk means that how many number of rows or columns are there. It will return the number of records in a table, that it will be done. Now after that, what we find that suppose here some implementation, you can see the total number of records in a table. Suppose inventory table, how many total number of, so select count asterisk from inventory, where model number is this. There is some specification. Based on this specification, next one was display the number, total number of different type of models that are available in the inventory. So you have to select the distinct model from there, and selecting the distinct model option, then you can use this particular values from inventory, then it will going to show it to us. Next, what we find that next is a group by equation. How to do the group by? Group by in SQL. Group by means, as we are making it group by one particular, suppose this is a total values. Now those the total values that we have, that in the car ID, customer ID, sales, as the table that I'll show to you. So there we will going to use a group by command. What is a group by command? So when we fetch a group of rows, a huge number of rows, when we are taking it, and there how then we will going to do this. Suppose you want to do the maximum, minimum, average, okay, sum, all these things, and then we can use this particular group by function in the part. So as we can use the group by function, there are the typical orders. See here, see then display the number of cars that is purchased by the customer from the sales account. So what we see is select customer ID, count asterisk the number of cars. So count in the count asterisk we have given the number of car from sale, group by customer ID. Okay, so group by the customer ID, that means we are clubbing that customer ID, and we are making it. So similarly here, see the next query. The next query is display the customer ID and the number of car that are been purchased if the customer purchase more than one or sales, okay, from the sales. So what we are doing, we are doing the select customer ID, count asterisk from sale, then group by what? Group by the customer ID having count asterisk greater than 1. So this is the things that we can see. Then next, what we can say, display the number of peoples in each of the categories of the payment they are doing. That means what we will going to do, the select payment mode, isn't it? Payment mode, we have seen it in our table, it was there, payment mode, then count a number of payment mode from the sale, group by what? Payment mode, order. Now here order by the payment mode. So we are making a group by clause and using the order by clause as well, isn't it? So this is the things that we can see. This is the things that we can find, that we have those the values, and we are working on those the particular pattern. Okay, so as we are making those particular pattern, as we are making those particular things, there are one more thing that we will going to see, that is a relational operator. Relational operator means what? That union, intersection, all these things. Okay, operator on relation. What relation? The binary relation. Obviously there it will going to make two or more table we will going to have, and based on this two or more table we will going to make some relation of it, and we will going to implement it. Now union means when we are taking some common value. So this is the area this the area is common. Okay, common in both the table. That means that both the table has a common of this part. Suppose there is one table named music and one table named dance. So these the two table have some common phases, and when those table has the common phases, then we will going to consider it. So see here, this is the dance table. This one is a dance table, serial number, name we will do it, and I'll show to you class. And music table, serial number, name, and class, isn't it? So those the two table. Then what we have, some of the names there are common. So those what we do, that union, when we are doing that dance union music, then what it will do, it will going to have this particular thing. Okay, so it will going to have those particular thing to be implemented. Now intersection means what, that there are the commands that where we will intersect only that particular area which are common. Okay, only the particular area which are common, that will be shown in the intersection area. So which are common, that means see, this is the common field that we say that they are common. So this area, this particular area, and this particular area will not be shown. That means that dance and music table, as we have seen, that only those the common value that has been replicated here. Okay, only that has been replicated here. So this is the way that we find that we have. Next one is what, minus operator. Using the minus operator, this operator, what, there are the tuples are there. So when we use the minus sign, when we use this particular minus sign, what we will going to see, that two value will be taken, and taking those two values, what the operator will do. Suppose you have two table, the music table and the dance table, the event is not there, then what it will minus the operator, and those output is not there, that will going to be shown here. Okay, so this is what the minus operators will going to do. Some of the operators I am showing to you. Now Cartesian operator. Cartesian means one table total value to be multiplied with the table of the other values. So there we find it that we are doing Cartesian. That means one value we will take and we will multiply all the value of the another table. Similar way that we are going to take the another value. This way we are going to take the degrees, isn't it? We find, suppose how many degrees are there. There is 3 degree. Cardinality of the dance and music table, what we have, 4 and 5. So respectively, then how many values? 4 and 5 means 5 into 4. There are 20 values will be there. So then 6 degrees will be there. Okay, 6 degrees will be there. So 1, 2, 3. You see here 6 degrees. That means 6 attributes. 1, 2. 3, then what, 4, then 5, and next is what, 6. So this is what we can find, that those the degrees are there, and there will be 20 row will going to be affected on it. Fine. So these are the things that we can do. Then how we can implement it in a table. So possible way, see here, select asterisk from dance comma music. So purpose of combining the tuples, we are combining it. Now when we want to from all the purpose of the combining tuples from the dance and the music, display only those rows which that the attribute name has in both the same values. Both the same value means what we say, that intersection means what, select asterisk from dance D, music M, where D dot M equals to M dot M. Okay, this is what we are taking, only those things. Next what, that we have to take the alliances. That means the dance table, D for the dance and M for music, just like the column name that we are making it. That means we are taking them as an phase of allowances. Okay, now joining the table. How to join the table? There are the way that we have to join the table, that we can intersect it, we can union it. Joining is another form. Okay, another way that two tables are there, two tables we can join, and we can make those table to be joined, and they can be uniformly, they can work with. Okay, so as we are joining the table, as we find that those the table what is there that we will going to join. So since we find it, since we see it that this is the way that we will going to join the table. Okay, we will going to join the table. So cost is been joined. So how we will considering the clauses two different way. You can see the select asterisk from uniform u and cost c, where u dot u code equals to c dot u code. So u code we will going to make those things, and that will be going to implemented in this way. So there we find that joining. Then after that what we can find that select asterisk from uniform u and joint cost join what we have to write, join cost c on u dot u code then what c dot c u code. Okay, so this is the way what we do the joining phase. Those are the different commands that we will going to use to join those the sections, and we do the natural joins of it. So different type of joining that we can from select asterisk from the union, natural join, cost, that also we can do. So these are the different way that we can find. Okay, so this is about our theoretical part as well as many practical queries that we have given and we have displayed. Okay, we have given and we have displayed. Now let us find it out that how we can implement it in a table. Obviously how we can do it in a table. So let us go to the SQL commands. Now see here, as we have seen all this thing, as we have seen this, now we have to implement it. First what we'll do is show databases, databases. So show databases. Now we will go to the student data UAC, use what student detail, STUDENT, student DETAILS. I'll make it in capital letter afterwards. So as we make it student detail, it has changed into student detail. Now SHOW, show TABLES, show tables. So as we have done show tables, you see here those are the tables there, that employee table, inventory table, sales table, and student one table. Okay, so those are the tables there. So let us do those things what we have seen just now and what we have read just now. So what is the first thing that we have seen? That is a count, isn't it? So what we will going to do, let us see that in our inventory table, let us see the inventory table. So SELECT, select asterisk FROM from inventory. Okay, INVENTORY, inventory, select asterisk from inventory. So as we have done it, see here there are the model numbers are there and all these things are there. So what we will do now, count, first we will use the count asterisk command. Fine. So count asterisk command, as per the question, what was the question there? That question was that display the total number of the records of inventory having some model phase. So what we will do, that select count asterisk, that we will write, isn't it? So AC, let us make it in capital letter. AC, nothing will happen, we can write it in small letter or capital letter. ACLECT, select then COUNT, count, then asterisk, select count asterisk. After we do this, then what to write, what is our requirement? Okay, select count. So now from where we are making this particular thing, from which place? Then from FROM, from what is the table name? Inventory, INVENTORY, inventory. Now where, WHERE, where what we will write, that some condition, where we will going to give some condition. What is the condition? That what we have here, see model, where model equals to, where MODEL, model equals to, then suppose I am giving VXI. Okay, or single 2, suppose I am giving here SINGLE, single dot 2. So suppose this is the model number, this particular model number, how many values are there. So when we see it has shown us that it has got here 2 values. Okay, so 2 values are there, therefore we have this particular command we have implemented it here. Fine. Next what we need to do, we need to see the distinct model. Okay, so distinct model means now we want to we want to see the distinct model. So what we will do, ACLECT, select. What to select now? What we need to do, first we understand what we need to do. What is our main criteria? We need to count it. What? Distinct the model. The model what is there, that is distinct. So COUNT, count. Now after that we will open the bracket, DISTINCT, distinct. Now what we are doing here, what we are model, MODEL, distinct model. Then from where, FROM, from inventory, INVENTORY, inventory. So that means you see here that am I satisfying those things what is required, that select a distinct model from inventory. That means there what we find that we have this particular pattern of declaration. So as we give semicolon, let us see that there is a 5 values are there. That means originally how many we have? See, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 are there, because since this is repeating, single 2 is repeating, so it has taken it only one time. Okay, now I'll go to the next what we have. I have shown you that group by value, that using a group by. So using a group by, that we will going to see. Now I will going to open in front of you the sales table. Let us see what is there in the sale table. Okay, what is there in the sale table? Let us see the sales table. So ACLECT, select asterisk FROM from SALE, sale. Okay, select asterisk from sale. So as we do it, as we find it, see there is a mode of payment, then commission, sale, customer ID, or many values we do have it here. Many values you can see we have it here. So what was the first question? If you remember the first question that we have discussed, that display the number of car purchased by each customer from the sale table. So that we find it. So there what we have, customer ID, and we have to take. So what we will going to do, what we are going to do, that ACLECT, select what we find, select what we require to select. We require to select from here the customer ID, and we need to count it. Okay, so customer ID and CUST ID. Okay, select CUST and then ID, select customer ID. Next part, COUNT, count. What to count? Count asterisk. Now when we are count asterisk. Okay, so count asterisk. So as we are counting it, as we find it that we are counting, what we will now, I want to give the name. What is the name? Number of cars. Okay, so I am giving the name here. What is the name? Number of car, NUMBER, number of CARS, number of cars. Okay, number of cars. Now this the name I have given for what? That the count that I have implemented it. Okay, that the count I have implemented it. Now from which table that I have to write? Then group by what? Now from which table? That FROM, from, this is which table? This is a sale table. So from sale, 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 then GROUP, group by. Group by what we will going to take? Group by what we will going to make? Group by the customer ID. Okay, group by the customer CUST ID. So CUST ID. So group by customer ID. Let us make it and see here. Group by the customer ID. So C001 there is 2, C002 there is 1, C003 there is 1, C004 there is 1. So this is the way we can implement them. See what I am implementing, the count function, asterisk function, group by function. Okay, so these are the things we are using it here. Fine. Next, what we can see, let us show you another one. Suppose I want to display the customer ID and the car name, the purchaser, the purchaser more than one. If you have the what, select customer ID, then let us write this one. Sorry. Excuse me. So what we have written, say now I will going to change here something. What I have written here, select customer ID, then count asterisk, that is the name that I have given. Okay, so that is the name I have given. I can remove that name also if I require. So that I can remove it if I require. Suppose I am removing this one. Suppose I am removing this one. I am not giving here this name. So select customer ID, count asterisk. After that, then what we have to give? Then from which table? Then group by, isn't it? So from which table? So we are writing FROM from. This is SALE, sale. Then GROUP, group. Then by, group by what? CUST, customer ID, group by customer ID. Now group by customer ID, after that what we want to do, what we want to make group by customer ID. What customer ID means, that is having count asterisk greater than 1. Okay, so customer ID having HAVING, having what, the count, COUNT, count asterisk. Asterisk means is greater than 1. So when we do this, when we find it, you see here that only C001 is there repeating for many times. That means more than one time. Else all the value is repeating for single time. Therefore what we are seeing here, that those the value which are repeating for more than one time, only those value will see. So what I have written here, that select customer ID, count. See now I have changed it, number of cards I have removed from here, so it just came count here. Okay, from where? From the sales table. Then group by what? Customer ID, that is having the count greater than 1. Fine. Now this is another implementation of the group by. Now suppose I want to make them the order by clause. Okay, so what we will going to write, that suppose let us write it, select, SELECT, select. Now what I need to select, let us read the question for you. Display the number of peoples in each category of the payment mode of the sales. So payment mode. Okay, so payment mode, so let us write it, select PAYMENT, payment, MODE, payment mode, comma, then count, COUNT, count. What to count? Count payment mode, PAYMENT, payment, MODE, payment mode. So count payment mode, select payment mode. Now what to count? Count the payment mode. Okay, then from which table? That means from the sale table, and group by what? Payment mode. So from FROM, from SALE, sale, then GROUP, group by what? PAYMENT, payment, MODE, mode. Then order by what? ORDER, order by what we will have? PAYMENT, payment, MODE. So do we have the payment mode? Now when we are doing, we have to see, yes, we have the PAYMENT, payment mode is there. See, credit card, online, check, bank finance, credit card again. So this is the thing that we will going to have. That means what it is doing? First it is doing a group by on the payment mode, then it is doing order by. Order by means serially in a particular order that will going to be displayed. Okay, so see here, bank finance, check, credit card 2 times, online 1 time. So see here, now what we have done, we have used here group by, order by, all these clauses we have used it here. Okay, all these clauses we have used it here, and we have implemented it here. Fine. So now the same thing that we can do, which is greater than 1. Which one is greater than 1? That will going to come from here. So just we will going to do little bit of changes. So what is the changes? Let us call this group by payment mode, order by payment mode. Now here what we will do, group by what the we want to make the payment mode count payment mode from sale, group by payment mode. Now this order by payment mode, this place we will going to change. What we will do, we will make a little bit changes here. Mode now having having, having what? Count, 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 then asterisk, count asterisk what? Greater than 1. Okay, greater than 1. If you have, so see, only credit card is twice, other is for one time, so it has came in this way. Okay, so this is how we can see, this is how we can find it, that how we will going to make this particular pattern. Fine. And now we will going to have those data, and we will going to make those particular data. Now I will going to make show you how we are making the union and intersection of the tables. Union, intersection, then minus and Cartesian product. Fine. So how we will going to do, how we will going to make, there are many ways to make. So let us first see those tables. Let us first see those tables, then we will going to make them. Okay, then we will going to make it. So let us first do that. Do those tables and check out those first tables. So student, now you see we have here two tables. One is a music table, one is a sales table. So how to see? ACLECT, select asterisk, select asterisk FROM from music, 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 select asterisk from music. See, this is the music table, and another table is what? Dance table. Okay, so ACLECT, select then asterisk FROM from DANCE, dance. So these are the two tables are there. There are the values are there. You can, from here only you can see some of the values are there that are same. Now how to do, how to make it union. Okay, how to make it union. So what we will going to write it from here, see here, select ACLECT, select asterisk FROM from suppose MUSIC, music, UNION, union, ACLECT, select asterisk FROM from DANCE, dance. So when we have done it, see here the thing is been the table has the thing is now union. That means all the things are there. Okay, now say 1 2 3 4 5, then 1 3. Now if I do here that there are those the values union all. Okay, now they has union only those values which are common has been merged here. It now if I write ACLECT, select asterisk FROM from MUSIC, music, UNION, union, ALL, all, union all, ACLECT, select asterisk FROM from DANCE, dance. So when I have written this one, see here now all the values are there. Previously case what you have seen, those which are common value they came first, and then the rest of our value came. But here you see that all the values are there and they are been implemented here. So this is what the union operator will going to do. That means union, use of the union phases. Okay, union and union all. After union and union all, then what we we will do? Intersection. So how we will do intersection? Same way we will write what we will write: ACLECT, select asterisk FROM, from which table? Music, MUSIC, music. Then intersection, INTERSECTION, intersection. Then ACLECT, select asterisk FROM, from dance, DANCE, dance. So when we have written this, you see here that there is some mistakes there. Let us okay, there we have some phases that we have to rewrite it again, those the particular pattern. So let us do it. Select asterisk from music. After we do that, select asterisk from music, intersect, that intersection we have written. In spite of intersection, it will be intersect. Okay, INTER ACCT, intersect, select asterisk from dance. So now let us see that there is some mismatch from the dance it is showing to us. So let us see it. Select asterisk from music, intersect, select from here. It is showing that there are some mistakes are there. So let us rewrite those particular pattern. Okay, intersect, these the intersect sections that we find. So student, this way you have seen that if you do union all, we can bring the table and we can make it. So there is an intersection also, minus, we can use the intersection command, we can use the minus commands. Okay, so as we use them, obviously they depend on the version, which version it supports what, depend on that version, obviously we will going to make this. So this is how that you can do the things and you can make those particular thing to be implemented, to be used with, isn't it? So as we are using them, as we are making them, we can find it, we can see it that they are all the different functions. There are all the different functions that we have, and we have implemented those functions, for the purpose what we find it, what we see it, that those the particular pattern, those the particular thing has been implemented for them, that we can make them to be used. So all the functions we have completed, all the functions we have done, the aggregate functions, the date functions, the column functions, minus, group by, order by clause, group by clause, all the things has been shown to you. So these are the things what we have in our particular form. So today I will going to end my discussion here. Thank you all.